review Ayinger Jahrhundert beer. This is a century celebration Bavarian lager. This beer is brewed by Brauerei Ayinger, because Ayinger is a town in Germany. It's apparently of the Dortmunder style, which I'm not entirely familiar with. This is brewed in accordance with the Reinheitsgebot purity law of 1516. I drank this earlier today, the Oktoberfest Märzen. This beer gets a 89 on Beer Advocate and a 92 by the Bros. It also says on it it's a Helles export beer. It's a Bavarian specialty tea lager. They had the Märzen, and then one other one at Hy-Vee yesterday. So it's about $4.50 or so. I cracked it open already, thinking that this was a beer that I had already reviewed or didn't have to review. It smells kind of skunky, but let's pour it in, because I cracked it already. This is a lager. Alright, well, that was kind of a roiling head, and about 2.5 fingers of spongy, soapy head, and white, stark white, really. The body is golden straw color, and what's funny about this beer is that it's hazy. It's hazy, and if I put it in direct light, you can see a little tiny particles. I mean, little bit, like baby, really little, that you would only be able to see if you put it in the light, as so, but as is, it's hazy. So I wonder what this is going to be like. So I'm not really familiar with the Dortmunder style. Let's go ahead and give this a smell. Well, we definitely do have. It definitely is not skunk just like that. At the top of the bottle, it had that kind of upfront kind of smell of grains. Definitely some grains in here. I would think corn, barley malt, water. But it has a more of a pungent aroma, I would say, than any typical other beer. That's really all I'm getting. It's kind of like a somewhat kind of like a American style macro, but it definitely has differences. It smells actually really good, because I do like the American beers. This has aspects of it that are typical of the American style. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Wow, that's surprisingly dry. I mean, like, similar to the Bud Light even, in that Bud Light is the standard of dry beers. There's kittens everywhere. Okay, you get mild barley malt on the back. You get a hopsing, some barley malts too, and you do get some grains. Yeah, you get some grains, hopsing, and a tad bit of breadiness, and a bit of malt presence on the back as well. Yeah, it's just a really nice. It tastes really nice. I mean, There's nothing you can really complain about here. Yeah, there's no sediment in that. I question that, given its haziness. It is hazy, but just hazy. It's not. It's not like. It's not chunky or nothing. This is one of the kittens that is running around, getting into stuff. This is one of like 7 of them. It's a little black one. See? Yeah. Anyway, this is actually very, very enjoyable. I think it was like $4.50 or so for maybe it was like $3.50, you know, $3.75 or something like that for this bottle. Mouthfeel, like I said, is extremely dry. Not as dry as Bud Light, but it definitely is one of the drier beers that you will have in your life. It is one of those beers that comes close to Bud Light in dryness. Light to medium. It's not chewy, not prickly. Definitely it is heavier than the American style lagers, and it definitely has a lot of things in the taste that are better than that. They're in certain aspects, but better than that. Just kind of depends on what you want. I like both. Refreshing, drinkable, clean finish. It definitely has parallels to the American style, but you know it has more hops, I would say. I mean, it's definitely hoppier. It's probably hoppier and lesser on the malts. It's much lesser on the malts. The malts like get a little bit on the back, but that's it. I mean, can you hear all this stuff in the background? That's the kittens that are around. Hopefully you understand that. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It is rather distracting to me, though. Oh, wrong bottle. Okay. How'd I rate the Jahrhundert beer? I'm gonna go with a solid A+. I mean, will I buy it again? Yes, most definitely. It is outstanding, you know, if not world class. And it makes me want to kind of look at more beers of the Dortmunder style. That's distracting to me, all the noise. Either way, if you see this or any other Ayinger products, be sure to pick them up. As far as the 2 that I've had today, the Jahrhundert and the Märzen, 2 winners. So I'll definitely be trying the 3rd one that they have at Hy-Vee.